everyone, my name is Shujie Li. This presentation is about employment discrimination. Employment discrimination happens when an employee or job applicant is treated unfavorably because of his or her race, skin color, nationality, gender, disability, religion, or age. It is illegal to discriminate in any fact of employment, so workplace discrimination extends beyond hiring and firing to discrimination that can happen to someone who is correctly employed. Workplace discrimination occurs when an individual is adversely discriminated against due to any number of factors. Employees and job applicants can also be discriminated against because of disability, genetic information, pregnancy, or because of their relationship to another person. This is a list of different types of employment discrimination. These are some examples of employment discrimination. Starting or suggesting preferred candidates in a job advancement, excluding potential employees during recruitment, denying certain employees compensation or benefits, paying equal qualified employees in same position different salaries, discriminating when assigning disability leave, maternity leave, or retirement options. Age discrimination involves treating an applicant or employee less favorable because of his or her age. The Age Discrimination in Employment Act, ADEA, bars discrimination against employees or applicants who are over the age of 40 by any employee with 20 or more employees. An employee may often state a claim under the ADEA if he or she is fired or forced to retire and is replaced by a younger employee. Religion discrimination. It is legal for employees to discriminate based on individual religion's customs. Businesses are required to reasonably accommodate an employee's religious beliefs, as long as doing so doesn't have excessive negative consequences for the employer. Gender discrimination. When paying a salary to men and women of the same qualifications, responsibility, skill level, and position, employers are forbidden to discriminate on the basis of gender. Also, businesses are forbidden from lowering one gender salary in order to equalize pay between men and women. Disability discrimination. The American with Disabilities Act, ADA, had the Rehabilitation Act bar discrimination against those who are disabled. The ADA has discrimination by private employers with more than 15 employees. And the Rehabilitation Act applies to all government entities and fragile contractors. Unlike other civil rights laws with practice easily, once the employee or applicants make this showing. However, he or she is not only protected from discrimination, but is also entitled to reasonable accommodation for the disability if necessary. Reasonable accommodation may include a modified work schedule or work duties, unpaid time off, or a special device that will help the employee in the performance of his or her job duties. Employment discrimination in China. Women usually have a more difficult time than men in finding jobs. After graduation, women usually have a more difficult time than men in finding jobs, especially in fields related to science and technology. In general, men are preferred for white-collar managerial jobs, while women are preferred in sales and clerical positions. Moreover, positions that require interaction with the public, such as hostess, usually has maximum age, minimum height, and other physical appearance requirements. Even without advanced appearance requirements, the common practice of recurring photographs in job applications allows employees to easily discriminate against individuals based on appearance. Discrimination in a workplace is endemic and widely tolerated in China. Legal protection for workers has improved over the last decade, but for both job seekers and existing employees. Discrimination based on gender, age, health, and social status is still a day-to-day reality and a major impediment to employment equality. In China's household registration, 户口 system was formally introduced by the Communist government in 1958. Individuals were broadly categorized as rural or urban based on their place of residence. Although restrictions on migrant worker access to social service have been relaxed in many cities. In many cities, there are still substantial barriers to housing, healthcare, and education for their children, particularly in major cities such as Beijing and Shanghai. This restriction gives migrant workers, who generally have a much lower income than urban workers, an additional financial burden in terms of healthcare and social and school fees that very often cannot afford.